Thought I'd say good morning. This is what we do in the morning. So we got some prep work done yesterday. What were we doing yesterday? Prova shower. We're gonna go back and work on that today. But a little bit of shop talk. It's called shop talk. That's what we do in the morning. And loading, unloading, cleaning up, moving things. Stuff ready for the next day. Here you go, shop tour. Shop tour. This is where it goes down. Little office. It's quite cold out here, but this is where my office is. So when I get back to the shop, I'll get on the computer and get that done. Right there it is. There it is. There it is. A little bit of to keep some stuff on hand to go. And that's what it looks like from out the back. Right?
Yep.
That's what happens when old people try to do YouTube. So, let's see what we got going on out here. Yep, we're dialed in. We don't have any water on this site. I know we've said that already, but so we're stocking our water supplies up so we can mix some mud today. But there you go. Thought it'd be kind of cool to check in and see the morning routine. See you on the job site. Boom! BSF family. Yeah, what's up? We got the GoPro out today. Yeah. So figured I'd do a little walk around. We haven't put up a YouTube video in a good minute.
For a few.
Just been so busy. Just ridiculously busy. And discouraging because when you only have 17 subscribers, you know, it's kind of like getting booed off the stage.
A little bit.
But for you 17 guys, gals, people, this is for you. This is for you. We love you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for watching what we do. Anyway, so here we go. We're at a new construction project. And in this particular house, we're doing all the flooring. And I'm working on a custom shower here. We're using the Prova system. And now I've got the pan and that liner put in. Had to do custom niches, so we've waterproofed those with the Prova membrane. Yeah, getting ready to put the sheets up. But let's take a look around. Here. You can be the cameraman, and I'll take us on a tuner.
I'm gonna be the cameraman.
And take us on a tuner. Ready? Let me grab my soda real quick, and we'll go on a tuner. So obviously we see this is the bathroom. This is the master bath, or the master ensuite, right? And the little turlet guy over there, where you can
closet.
go in the bath and go in and get you some privacy in there. And a big old walk-in closet. That'll be laminate flooring. That'll be laminate wood flooring. We're gonna have ceramic tile in the bathroom here, the master bathroom, and in the master bedroom we will have laminate flooring, same as we've got out here. Joel, TJ, working on this side here, Dave.
We got about
Laminate floor put in.
2/3 of it done now. 2/3 of the living room.
Nice looking, nice looking. This is the kitchen, that's the living room. Foyer right here. We got a little entry hall, a little closet here. This is a guest bath. The guest bath's gonna have that black and white pattern tile there in it.
I'm gonna get a close-up of that tile because I think it's cool.
Oh, you want to put more of them on the floor?
Yeah, let's do that.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now via magic. Magic. That's what they look like. Just like that. Pretty neat, eh? So that's going to be an interesting bathroom floor. And we're going to put this over an uncoupling membrane, which allows us to get closer to the same height as the flooring, the laminate that we're putting in out here. With that on our uncoupling membrane, as close as we can possibly get. being flush with each other, if possible. But anyway, so that's that. Got an office area there. TJ's hard at it.
TJ's almost.
Hey, this one's going for the YouTube, man.
Hey, represent. Oh, there you are. Phil.
Artisan pride, baby.
TJ's getting some age in the hair there. I don't know.
Oh, don't do it. Don't use that one.
Yeah, I know, I can't.
Oh, or go get the tapping here. It's out here. Or there's one right there, but the other tapping blocks.
Yeah, that one sucks.
That black.
You just got to learn how to use that one properly, buddy.
Come on, I got.
Yeah.
Gotta use the right tool.
Exactly.
How about we got these guys? Got this one.
Yeah, small one. That'll do. Thank you.
Yep. All right. So yeah, all this is going to be laminate running through there. Did find what we were looking for though. Just enough to do the
Nice.
laundry room back here is other side of the pocket door. That's going to get that tile right there, another pattern tile. We can look at that one again. And he says that some of these have imperfections, and to utilize those under the washing machine from the dryer, which is a fantastic idea. These are neat. These are really thick too. Look how thick they are. Wow. And this is heavy too. It's pretty thick, man. It's probably at least ½ inch. Yeah. So anyway, once you figure out the pattern here, that's what that one looks like. Pretty neat.
Oh, that's almost
Fancy.
mesmerizing.
It's fancy, isn't it? Fancy. Okay. So, you can go see Dave. You go see Dave?
Dave.
Let's go see Dave. This is moving now into the carpet area. This is gonna have, I'm gonna get a little pattern, a little loop cut loop.
Yeah, loop cut pattern.
Little random pattern. Dave's up here chopping away on the pad. I'm putting one together for the YouTube. How you doing? Howdy.
Howdy ho.
Howdy ho.
Howdy.
So, bedrooms, there's a loft area, 2 bedrooms and a hallway. And there are 2 baths, 2 small baths. One, up here, one hallway accessibly. One is accessible through the hallway and the bedroom here.
And
The other one is specifically for the bedroom.
man, I never had my own bathroom when I was a
Right?
kid.
So that's the tile that's going to go in the ups. Just a large format porcelain. And beige, marbly looking porcelain. Yep.
Put some backer board, huh? Concrete board down.
I think I'm going to use the
Membrane.
I'm just going to use the uncoupling membrane. Yep. I got that pear mat too. Those little sheets. I'd like to try them maybe. Alright, well, so that's that. We got a set of steps. A little set of steps here. I'm going to do some bono steps. But, yeah. Alright. Shall we go do some membraning?
Let's membrane it up.
Alright, I'll follow you this time.
Alright, it's the babe.
Alright, we're going to get started on some membrane and we'll check back. Alright guys, just thought I'd take a quick second and show you what I'm doing here. We've got the inside of the niche waterproof. We've got to waterproof the outside of the niche. And we'll put the membrane up. I had to float some of these walls out from making the niche. And so I've got to go through and make sure I don't have any chunks of mortar. You know, if you look down the wall, I got to make sure I don't have any chunks of mortar that are going to leave a bump underneath the membrane. So see right there's one little chunky.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Gotta be smooth. All right, that was it. Now she's recording. Frank trying to hide over there. Just checking in. Here we go. Getting the membrane up. Now, I always say minimum. It required a 2-inch overlap there on all your membrane pieces. corner beads are in, so we've got 2-inch overlap in the corners, all the way around the bottom as you saw. We also have inside-outside corner pieces that are going to be going on. Well, I don't know what that was about, but it said file repaired, so let me revisit this just in case it didn't work the first time. Yeah, we're moving right along here in the shower. We've got membrane up, we've got piece left, right, and back to put up yet. So I'll give you the rundown. Got the pipe seal put up. Well, everything's overlap, 2-inch minimum. Why do I keep saying minimum? It's not a minimum, it's 2-inch overlap. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Right. 2 inches minimum.
In the niche, what we did is put the back piece on, made a solid run of banding all the way around the inside, and we'll seal it all the edges with ProvaSeal. Got outside corners for all the niches outside, plus banding for those. And we're getting ready to put up the last 3 pieces of banding, or membrane at the top. And then we're gonna put the curb on. And we'll peek it back out when we get back from that. How about it?
Yep.
We'll do a little, we'll show you what it looks like when we're done. How you like our little, hey, now we can get up there and reach. Build a scaffold.
Kind of like build a beer workshop.
Build a bear workshop. Build a tile, build a shower workshop. We'll be back.
Hey, how you doing, BSF family? Here we are today. We're gonna give you a quick rundown on what it takes for us to mix mortar. I'm gonna stand back because there's slight carcinogens in the powder.
Did you say slight?
Yeah, I don't know exactly how much it is, but you see,
That's enough to.
he's got his
You have to wear the stuff.
he's got his respirator on for just that reason, and
It's actually, man, it's probably, I mean, it's a precaution, and we're outside-ish, right? Doors
Right.
open, so there's ventilation, but, I mean, really, you should have a particle filter. This is more just dust, but you really should step it up, you know, you should have a particle type filter mask, I think, right? I think this is probably like the bare minimum. A lot of people don't wear anything, they'll just, you know, whatever. And you know, I've done it on occasion, just stick my nose in my shirt. I gotta hurry up and mix it, right? But they do have also, we have this we use. I've seen the whale's tail before. That thing sticks on the bucket. You plug it into the vacuum. Right, stick it in the vacuum hose on it, stick it on the bucket. And it creates a whirlwind effect and sucks the dust up so it doesn't even get out of the bucket. We use that if we got to mix inside for sure. We don't want particles flying all over somebody's house inside. Man, that glove is just crazy.
too tight.
I don't know what's going on, man. Harbor Freight gloves, man, I loved them. I loved them, and I don't know if they changed how they manufacture them or what, but Harbor Freight, I'm telling you, man, the quality of your gloves, check it, man, it's going to shit. I'm gonna have to go somewhere else and get some better gloves.
It's probably who they can get the best deal on a train load of them from.
I mean, they're packaged in their package and everything, so I don't know, but if I gotta do this every time I put a glove on, they used to just slide right on. All right, here we go.
Go.
Yeah, we're recording.
Good, thank you. A little on the wet side. Just a little.
You notice that
Using the tri-light with the Prova system. Age modified insets. So I really like Laminate tri-light. And I use it for about everything that I can use modified. So right now at 3 quarts, we're gonna go just about half bag. Let's see where we're at.
A little bit over half a bag. Could be 3/4, but I want it to be a little runny. I want it to be on high end so that it gets into that uncoupling mat, or that waterproofing mat. That dust coming up is what you don't want to breathe in. Not very much of it, but then once you've got that done, once you've got her mixed, you can take the mask off. Once all the powder's gone. And there you go. I mean, that is, you know, I gotta mix it for another couple minutes, but you can see the consistency is perfect. Right? There you go. Mixer for 3. And mix it for 1 to 2 minutes, and then you let it sit for 5, and then we whip it for 30 seconds. And it'll be ready to go. Alright, BSF, what's up? BSF family, we are back. And I wanted to show you how we put the corners in when we're waterproofing with these systems. All the corners, although we have all of our things overlapped, we do have individual pre-formed corners that come with these kits, and these just, this is an outside corner, and these just ensure that, you know, everything is properly overlapped and sealed and, you know, stuff pipe, or drain pipe, I guess, for that matter.
Yeah, careful.
Careful! Careful! Don't be hard on the equipment there. All right, so what we got to do, one is, again, make sure that nothing is no dust or anything. We want to give it a little damp wipe. One, make sure we get any kind of something that would be a disbonding, any kind of disbonding material, dust, anything like that. Get that out of the way. And then we're still using the Laminate Tri-Light for this. And we want to key it into the membrane. The corners are pretty small here, so really you can just do it with your trowel. Yes, we're using a Schluter-Curdy trowel for a Prova corner, but that's okay. We love that kind.
Schluter trowel, Prova corner, Laminate mortar.
Yeah. See, they all work together. You know, system is obviously legitimate if all these different manufacturers have a version of it, eh? Okay, so that's how we do that. Like to get nice, even. Nope, that's an outside corner, so Joel's going to give me an inside corner right behind you. You think? Yep. Yeah, that looks like one right there. So that's the difference. Here's an inside corner. Sits just. Look at that. Imagine that sits right on the inside. So we'll put that guy in there, and then we use our different trowels, drywall knives, whatever you're comfortable with. Some people like to use margin trowels. I've got my favorites here. And then we literally flatten it out, making sure you got good 100% coverage there. You want that mortar to work right into the back of the membrane. All right, so then we can take it and peel it back. It's always good to peel it back and take a look, and you can see we got 100% transfer there, which is what you want. Okay. If you're not getting 100% transfer, it's not right. So I like to hold it tight in the corners and then kind of pull away. And I'm not trying to squeeze 100% of that mortar out of there. I don't want to, you know, I'm not trying to squeeze it all out. I'm just trying to make it flat and make sure that I've got enough pressure to get a good transfer. Make sense? Like, make sense, guys? Yes?
At least it does to me.
Okay. Well, figured you'd be kind of interesting to you. And I like to go back, so I don't, we're already overlapping layers of things that, are building the height up, obviously. So, I like to wipe all the extra mortar and stuff from the wall. And that way it just makes it smooth, a little cleaner. That's me. That's what I like to do. All right, so let's do an outside corner now. How about that? I will have another sponge there. Here, let me have this. I'll trade you. I'll take that, and you can rinse me a sponge real quick. Be awesome. And yes, check them out. Check it out.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's show some pride. The pride. Yeah, I took mine off. There you go. I took mine off so that I did not get mortar on it. Sarah did such a good job on me. I felt like terrible that I actually wear it to work. You know what I mean? So, yeah, get another little wipe here. Just making sure my corner is nice and clean, nothing in it. I don't want to have anything under the membrane that's going to make it not sit flat, obviously. Get all that wiped up, looks good. And again, we'll get some mortar. Put her down there. And we want to flat side it in. Call that keying it in or burning it in, some people say. But basically working it into the fabric so that when basically we get a chemical bond between the two, mechanical and chemical bond. I'll save that for another video. See, and I'm putting it on the bottom, which is not necessary because that's already sealed. I'm actually sealing the top, and we have an inside corner for that. So, yeah, this is where we get an inside and an outside corner coming together. And I'll be able to show you that here in a second. So, there we go. That and that. This isn't like the directional troweling when you're putting tile down like we talked about. But let me show you how I've got that. Let me make sure I got enough space covered. Yep. So inside here, you can see I've got all that done because we've got to have a combination of inside and outside corner here. So I'll scoop this out of the way so Joel can get up in there while we're doing it. Got it? Yep. So first one we'll do is the inside corner, same as that. And we'll get him put down in there. Can you sant it? You see how we got him in there? Okay. And what I'm going to do is pull it back out here for a second because if you look right here on the inside of the curb, I wasn't going to get enough coverage. It wasn't going to be covering it at all, really. So we got to extend that out just a bit farther. We don't want to have any kind of risk at all that there's be any kind of a leak. That would not be good in the shower. It's the biggest problem is that leaks are the failures. So we'll put them in now. Looks good. Yep, it fits right in there. And then, like I said, we take this guy, which is my favorite putty knife there, and my favorite drywall knife, and I'll make sure my corners are nice and tight. All right. Then I'll put mine here, flat right in the corner there, and draw out and away from it, pulling the excess away with moderate pressure. And then we'll come back in here, and I'm going to come up with it. Oh, grabbed it. Come up with it like that. Come this way and draw out away from it, and there you go. So I've got all those. Now I can lightly go back and dress it a little bit if I need to. I like it in the corner there. So push her back a little bit. Sometimes doesn't quite pan out. So I did get a good transfer, but needed some more back there. And we're gonna have another layer there, so I wanna make sure that it's on good. And now, I think the corner was just needed built up just a little bit. So now the corner is built up with a little bit of mortar to make it a little more square. See what I'm saying? Now we'll get our other one. Set this off to the side here, and we'll mortar on top of our other inside corner. We got a mortar on top of the inside corner a little bit. Yeah. We got a mortar on top of it a little bit because it overlaps. So just making sure that it's back in there and try to get a nice even amount like that. Come up this way, just make sure. All right, now we'll get our. Is it gonna reach that far, you think?
I'm afraid it might.
Good, so we'll pull some of that up that way too. There we go, how's that? Chunk, no, we got it. All right, so we'll get our outside corner and put him on there, like a voila. Get him right up on there. Kind of, oh, we're gonna need a little trim. So we did have to modify the curb size. So if you have to modify your curb in any way, you may end up having to modify the height of your inside corner or outside corner, like I did there. But it's not a problem because you have your overlap as required, and you take that into consideration. So,
You know, it takes such a special tool to cut this membrane that, you know, they don't just sell them at the.
well, you gotta have certain special ones, man. You wouldn't want to use an orange one, that wouldn't be good. You'd have to, might be able to get away with a blue one, maybe.
I would think a blue one would work well, a yellow one would work well.
Burgundy would probably, if you really wanted to make sure. Burgundy. Or, I don't know, what's that? Burnt walnut. Maybe like a burnt walnut color. Neat.
Possibly a smoky umber.
There you go. Yeah, now we're talking. All right, same thing we're doing here. Up and up and up and up. And last but not least, out here and away. All right, so now you guys have seen it done. Now it's your turn. I'm gonna give you the trowels. Just kidding. Sorry guys, just kidding. But hey, if you were here, I'd let you try it. I'd definitely let you try it. Would you let him try it, Joel?
Oh, sure.
I would. So, let Joel look in there and see that corner, how we got her all dialed in.
A little bit of white tech and it's good to go.
Yeah, get the sponge and give her a little clean up. And then I'll do the same thing over there to those two. And then we'll give you a little shot of what the shower looks like cleaned up. And then we're gonna move on to something else, another part. So we'll check you. We'll check you later.
See you later, folks.
Peace out.